always want to put a brick and build a house. And then construction business will say there's no money because there's no one who's willing to produce the cement and close the value chain. So now I am playing in a space where I am closing the value chain. That's why even the other companies are using me as a part. So for now, we covered it. Do we have to change machines? Our machines are brand new. We just bought from China. If we had a choice, we would have bought them here. We don't change anything. We buy them as they are. We process it. We process certain types of plastics. For instance, we cannot process this one. This is a PET, but we can process the cap. We can process the shopping bag. So they come as they are. There's a specific specification. Separation and sorting. Thank you for mentioning that. The biggest that we're sitting, the biggest challenge that we are sitting at. I was even saying to my husband, how I wish if program giving you another challenge. I had in Rhodes, there were 3 ladies that came up with an idea, an innovative idea of whatever. But how I wish we can have an innovative idea on how to remove labels in plastic. Labeled plastic, with manufactured plastic. But if it has got a label, that label is paper. So we employ a lot of people. We've got 40 sorters that are there just to cut those labels. But if someone can come with an innovative way, or somehow something that is going to bring process efficiency in whatever we do, then we'll be able, fortunately for us, we will have a technical mentor, an expert that is coming from Netherlands for 3 weeks. I was fortunate that ECDC gave me that mentor. I'm hoping that he will assist us with how do we remove this in order for us to be able to produce more. Because now we have to handle that. The cost is sitting on the labor costs. Corruption. I know lawyers. My brother has got LLB, and I always say, through my mom as a collector, she managed to produce lawyers. She managed to produce this product, and she doesn't even have metric. So I like when we start talking about this corruption thing and how best can we change things. Listen, I'm going to talk about my journey. I'm nobody in terms of politics. I know no one. I don't have connections. No one. I started this in 2015. I only opened my doors in 2019. What does it tell you? If I had people higher up, they would have given me millions and say, go and do this. But ITC, when I submitted my business plan, they looked at it, they saw this is a banker. She knows nothing about manufacturing process. So they had to send a delegation to teach me. They did due diligence about 6 times, where they were interrogating the fact that you know what you want to do. Do you want, I wanted to wash, I told you at the beginning, but they are the ones that said, no, it's not going to be profitable, or you are not going to be running a sustainable business if you wash only. We want you at least to manufacture. So that process took me 4 years. Even my mentor said, that's also one thing that I want to leave with you. Have a mentor in whatever you do. If you don't have a mentor, you have to do it. On the training side, I've got a mentor. Fortunately, I'm part of the SAP program. We allocate someone who will take my hand and say, you can make this decision. You cannot. If you want, go and do it. But so you must have that support. So on this side, which is I do have mentors. So my mentors even said to me when the president was here, this is my bride, 4 years, she has passed today. How did I get to be in contact with the president? I'm not a politician, I didn't bribe anyone, I got a loan. This is not a grant, I am paying it back. You know when you've got these contacts, you get all these grants. I don't have that luxury. So, someone who's owning one of the factories came to me and said, the president will be here in March on the 8th. Then I said, oh, okay, I know all about these stories. The minister will be here next weekend. Minister, oh, okay, it's fine. Because I know that I depend on what I know, not who I know. Fortunately for me, they came, they saw that this is what they were looking for. It's the first of its kind, it's something that they've never seen, so they got to come to me and saw what I was doing. Corruption, there's nothing I'm afraid that we can do. There's these kickbacks that are killing us as businesses. And especially if you are an entrepreneur that is not educated. What you will do, you will calculate all your costs. Oh, this is your electricity, this is your rent. You don't want? You don't put your ground envelope as your cost. And then the business starts to. So if you are streetwise and you want to stay in the business and you want to take the root of this corruption, then you'll have to, I'm not saying it's the right thing, but one of the things that people are doing, they will say, give me up front your million. That million is your profit, and then you cannot move forward. It is embedded, it is instilled in people's minds. That's why I had to leave the training company and focus more on the ways I have not living as a man, but I saw how corrupt things are. So on this one, it's a matter of one pellet, there's a pellet pay me. That's all. No tender, no one needs to know who. They will come because I've got good quality pellets. I've got customers as far as PE, they come and collect from here. Because one, good quality, nothing that talks to I am a woman, I am black, nah. But all you do in the industry, in this industry, will depend on what you produce for clients. Expansion plans. This question came up this morning when I had Sterling, guys, the primary, I had my child is in Sterling. And the teacher asked that the class can see and learn more about recycling. I was so touched when I heard the little guys asking me, what are your plans in terms of expansion? So those are the questions that you get from kids. Then that means I need to move as fast as I can. What I can tell you right now is, Mthatha, we are buying. We've got people that are supplying us. So we're quite happy. Our future plan is to actually go and have a plant in Mthatha. But I believe in mastering what we do. Master, I just opened now. I started manufacturing in March this year. So if I go now without mastering and making sure that the foundation is laid here, then I will fall. Secondly, I think it was a month or two ago, I was in Ghana. Ghana, we are signing a deal of about 100 tons. 100, a ton is 1,000 kgs. What does that mean? It means if Ghana wants to buy from them, yes, we will export. But they are saying, Phumeza, we want you to come and open your manufacturing plant here. So we are happy that.
So we've been asking serious questions. Because I think there's a human being. So I'm going to open the last round of questions. I want to pass a comment. At a time we've got gender-based violence, and one of the things that's facing at the core of all of this is toxic masculinity. Males who cannot take the fact that there are females who are doing things there. I've actually learned a lesson in this partnership, this combination, that instead of us fighting each other, and I've been reading comments on Facebook, why can't we work together? And that's an important point. Even amongst us as students, we fight. I know of students who say, I will never be beaten by a female. If a female were to get better marks than me, then they have done A, B, C, and D to get those marks. But let's find ways to work together. Non-serious questions. Okay? Yeah. Because I think all the hard work has been done. Yes.
Sorry.
But of course, clean questions.
I want to ask if you think you would have made it this far had you not been married. Are the challenges the same when you're a single woman or when you're married?
Question? Yes, sir.
I would like to know, how does she balance being a parent and a businesswoman at the same time? Does she encounter any challenges or conflicts between the two?
Okay, good. 2 more questions. That's the last. Yes. Anyone new? Okay. All right. Yes.
I don't know how to call this, but it's not a question. I just want to be very motivating. Inspiring.
In previous years, we've had to bring some Kleenex because people end up crying and stuff. That's good. Okay. Anyone else? New hand? Okay, go ahead.
I'm not sure whether mine is non-serious or... But I wanted to ask, how do you decide how much you pay yourself?
When you go to an interview, the chair of the interview says, you can ask us any question except the money part. You will talk to HR. Okay, go ahead.
Thanks, Prof. I'm not sure if I'm quite correct when I'm going to ask this question. You've said, ma'am, we were working at the bank. And when we were working at the bank, we were planning the exit strategy. How did you manage your time attending the training courses when you were trying to manage your exit strategy and your exit of your success to the future?
Okay. All right. And that's the last set of questions.
Hey, how I wish I can answer your question last. Because the night is here. I'm gonna answer you as honest as I can. I met my husband when I was 19.
Wow. Wow.
19. So, I got married when I was 50. So, he is my friend.
Wow.
We've been married. We've been together for 20 years. We've been married for 5 years. So, where I'm going with this is, I want to be frank with you. I won't have that without him. Why? When you want to take a decision, make a decision of saying, I am quitting, you have your responsibilities. They are not going to vanish because you are resigning. That decision you have to consult and ask him if he's going to be able to manage without you. And then, yes, we agreed. However, when you are hungry, when you are suffering, when money is needed to pay your bond, to pay your other expenses, and then you as a person, as Phumeza, you're like, okay, I used to be the most important person. I used to be a regional manager. I used to be a sales manager. I used to be everything. But now I'm a zero. And then you start doubting yourself, and you start, whenever you leave with the kids in the morning, and then I'll start crying because I felt useless. And then by the time he comes back, I'll be crying and then lock myself in the bathroom so that the kids don't see me. And then I'll say to him, you know what, I've got an invitation today to go for an interview. And at least, man, it's going to cover our expenses. And then he will say, but you will never, you are almost there, hanging there. And then I'll keep on reminding of things that we need to pay. He knows, we can't, I'm a banker. I will plan prior. I'll get a tender, let's say in November, and then get another tender in May. Even if I planned, I got the money and paid my 3 months expenses. By the time it's the 4th month, I don't have a cent. So I'll rely on him. So if it went for him, if it was a matter of that eagle saying to me, I said to you in the beginning, the person that can hinder your progress can be spouse. If you are saying to me, do you really think you can have a fit? Because sometimes a spouse in front of people with hands, when you're in the bedroom, you start to say, you are in the body. So you have made it without that. Work-life balance, my kids are still young. The other one is 16 now, and the other one is 13. When I resigned, they were 11 and 8. And when I look back, even now, I ask myself, how did I make this decision? I was so young. What if things didn't turn out the way they are? How do I find the balance? It's not an easy one. I am here today. At night, there are homeworks, but I had to come because it's me. What I did today, I was at work at 5:30, just to give you a glimpse of what I normally do on a daily basis. I was at work at 5:30. Our factory runs 24/7. So we were there together 5:30. We had our meeting, the other shift was going, and whatever. And then I had meetings in Islam. I came back and I made sure my meetings are very early today, so that I can go back and attend to the homeworks and have a nap and come and be here. So by the time I was preparing to go out, and they were like, Mama, you're still going, and everything was done. So life is a balancing act. At the same time, you are adults. You know, if you have a husband, you cannot go home now and say, I'm tired, I want to sleep. The man has to eat his supper. So I have to balance my life in order for us to sustain everything is being sustained. We sustain also my marriage. How do I decide how much I pay myself? It was a difficult one for a long time for me. I wasn't giving myself a salary up until I decided to sit down and calculate how much am I spending on whatever I needed. I found out that I'm taking more than I thought I was taking. So I decided to take a salary. And the minute I took a salary, that's when I managed to say, even if I'll say no, because I don't have money. Afrowaste or SBK has got money. I don't have money. How did I come up with a figure? I calculated whatever I was doing on a monthly basis, school fees and everything. And I found out that I cannot afford the life that I had before. Remember, if you are looking after the Eastern Cape, then the salary was that much. So I had to come to terms with the fact that I cannot live that life again. So I had to downsize. On the French side, I am told, because it's funded by ITIS, they tell me how much I can draw based on the projections as well. So whatever I can pay myself, I do projections and know and see is that somehow much I can afford. Can I just employ anyone? No. Can I take this much? No. Or yes. That's how I pay myself. How did I have to, how it my exit strategy? As mentioned before, I had my 6 months of sitting at home doing nothing, getting paid for being Phumeza. So during that 6 months, I did I had my exit strategy. I planned it very well. So I'll go and attend those courses. Whenever I get paid, I'll take money and invest. One of the things that I want to leave as well. Ensure whatever you do, you invest. How do you invest? You invest in yourself, you invest in whatever you want to do. Because there's something that we are big on. We're big on making sure that people see that we are rich. We've got money, but are we really creating wealth? So I want to leave that with you today. Create wealth, create generational wealth. My mom did it in education. She left a legacy. Today I took from what she was doing, which is waste. I'm doing it as part of what she has left. So the question that I want to leave you with today, whether you're children or you don't, what legacy I want to leave for myself, for kids, and for great children. Thank you.
We can continue clapping. Okay, how many of us have been inspired? Can you show me raise your hands? I was honestly inspired. Thank you very much, ma'am, Mrs. Phumeza Ceshemba. I'm an international student, so pardon my closer. But I think I'm trying. And thank you very much, sir, for bringing this wonderful lady to us, to speak to us, to inspire us. I was inspired. I believe my colleagues have been inspired as well. So we have our little token of appreciation that I've been tasked to present to you.
So we just want to say, the significance of the gift is as you wake up in the morning, you can show the class, as you wake up in the morning, as you drive to go and do your work. This is the award-winning 40-year choir. And we hope the songs will remind you of each and every one of these voices here. They're not the ones singing. But the struggle is the same.
Thank you very much.
So I believe my job here is done.
So what we're going to do, please remember, before you go and become an entrepreneur, you need to pass this course. So remember, let's just explain. So what we then do, you're going to have the video. You then write, you've been given free rein on the practical thing. What did you enjoy about the talk? Is what I'm teaching you in that strategy book really not that important? How do you balance? What did you not like about your experience learning in this module and what the practical experience is showing you? And those are the easiest marks you can ever score. But importantly, it's meant to encourage you what will happen after you leave this place. maybe in 2-3 years' time you'll be coming back. Kanisa, you are the skills development and you are the entrepreneur featuring. See you next week, Monday, for class. Normal time, 5:30, and then next week, Wednesday, we have another industry case. To our land strategy friends, thank you for coming.
Thank you.